Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about e.l.f. skin masks. I've done an e.l.f. review on some of their other skincare products, but I didn't try any of their masks yet. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the 4 masks that they currently have on their website. I'm going to give you my thoughts on them, sort of an overview of like what the ingredients are, and yeah, whether or not I would recommend them to buy. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so the first one we're going to talk about is the e.l.f. Hydrating Water Sheet Mask. This mask is made with purified water and aloe gel. It's one, obviously, that you just take out of the packet and put on. So the first thing that I noticed about it, and I do have some things written down, so I'm going to go over that. It does have a pleasant smell that just reminds me of like a soft soap that you're putting on your skin. And my mask, part of it was more saturated than the other because I had it for a while and I was storing it upright. So do lay them flat so that the serum in there is, dispersed evenly along the mask. And the mask was kind of hard to unfold. Now, I've tried several sheet masks. This one was kind of hard to unfold, but it was made out of a really soft material, so I found that it did kind of pull and distort a little bit as I was trying to get it unfolded, but it went on the face after that just fine. I did feel like the fit for my face was a little bit off. I felt the cut was off, but it did end up hugging the face okay. So it did stay on and it served its perfect purpose and stayed on my face. There was not a lot of extra serum in the little packet in this thing after I used it, but there was some that I could save in a little like Sephora sample container that gave me like a few extra days of use of that serum that was left over. And I did leave the mask on for a full 15 minutes. Once off, the serum didn't take that long to work into the skin. I just tapped it in and it did have like a slight tack to it, but nothing over the top. When the serum was fully dried on my skin, it did feel slightly tight. It wasn't in like a dry, itchy way. So it didn't feel like dry, itchy, tight, but it was definitely tight. I opted not to use a moisturizer after the mask just because I really wanted to see how moisturizing it was. It did an okay job. It's a standard sheet mask. So these do retail for $3. So as far as sheet masks go, I think they are a little bit, they're not like bottom of the barrel because you can get sheet masks for $1, but they're not high end either because they can range anywhere, I believe some of them are like 10 bucks a piece. And if you get into the hydrogel ones, they're even more. But so I think price wise, it's okay. If you're going to do a mask a week though, you're looking at, 12 bucks a month just to do a sheet mask. So I don't know. I got mine on a 50% off, so for $1.50 then it wasn't bad. As far as the ingredients, I did go through and sort of Google all the ingredients, and just to sort of simplify it a little bit, the first ingredient obviously is water because it is made with purified water. And then it has a bunch of different kinds of humectants in it and skin conditioners. And those are just meant to draw the moisture out of the air into your skin. And there were some other products to help the essential oils mix in with the other products, especially the water-based product, in the mask itself. So as far as ingredients, there was nothing in there that caused me any concern about using it on my skin. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a thumbs up. I would absolutely try this again. The next one that I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. Moisturizing Sleep Mask. It's just in a container like this. It does have a little bit of a pump. The consistency of it is like a lotion. Not sure if you can see that. And rubbing it in, it turns into like a clear product, and it's not sticky or greasy or anything like that. That does retail for $12, and you get 1.16 ounces in this container. This one was my least favorite out of all of them that I've tried. It didn't impress me all that much, but it also was the one that I used the least. I do have other sleep masks, and I don't feel like it's all that different from the Freeman, the Feeling Beautiful one that they have. For that reason, it just sort of was unimpressive to me at $12 when the Feeling Beautiful one I think is like $3 to $4 and you get way more product. And you can just apply it straight with your hands just like you would a lotion, and your skin does feel moisturized. It's not too heavy. You can't see the mask after you apply it or when you wake up in the morning, so you're not necessarily having a mask that you actually have to wash off. I do suggest that you use something if you're not going to be washing your face. So if I'm opting not to wash my face the morning after using this, I will just use a toner and just sort of clean up the excess product and moisturizer on my skin. As far as ingredients on this one, again, I just sort of went through them and sort of picked out a few of the things and generalize what is in there. Again, the first ingredient in this one is water. Then there's a bunch of different kinds of humectants and skin conditioners, preservatives, fatty acids, surfactants, jojoba oil, viscosity and like controllers, pH adjusters, aloe leaf extract, different binders to keep all the ingredients together and help skin absorption, and citric acid, which is just supposed to help your skin increase cell turnover, you know, try to exfoliate some of those dead skin cells. So none of the ingredients that I saw caused me any concern for putting that on my skin myself. Keep that in mind, but at $12, I don't know that I would repurchase. I'm definitely going to keep using it though. On to my second favorite mask out of the bunch, and that is the Hydrating Gel Mask. This does retail for $12, and you get 1.76 ounces. It comes in this big jar. This looks more like a heavy cream, but it does still have like a light gel consistency. You really want to lather this on the skin fairly thickly, and you can see that it does kind of leave a film on the skin. Then you're supposed to leave it on, how long are you supposed to leave this on for? 10 minutes. The reason why this is sort of my second favorite of the bunch is I don't have anything else in all the skincare stuff that I have that is like this. It is like a lotion mask that you just put on until it's absorbed and then you remove it with warm water. And as far as the ingredients in there, again, the first ingredient is water. Of course, there's humectants and skin conditioners, as well as solvents and emollients. There's cocoa butter and viscosity controllers, cleansing agents, preservatives, pH adjusters, and things to help the skin absorb the ingredients, jojoba seed oil, antioxidants, and aloe leaf extract, and coconut oil. So again, nothing in there that would cause me concern to put it on my skin. And again, the reason why I did like this is because I have nothing else like it. So it's on a day that I want to use a mask, but I don't want to be like a serious mask. My skin needs a little something, but not like a full-on peel or anything like that. So yeah, it's definitely fun to try. It does retail for $12. On to the last mask, which is the Hydrating Bubble Mask. I've heard sort of mixed reviews about this mask, and some people have gotten skin irritation from it. I didn't have any problem with this mask whatsoever. It does retail for $14, and again, this is my favorite mask. I don't have anything like it. I don't have any sort of bubble mask. This is the first one that I've ever tried like that. What I like so much about this is I can go from a full face of makeup, put this on without trying to remove any of it whatsoever. It will bubble up and fizz up. It does tickle a little bit, so if you're sensitive to that, you might feel like you want to itch your skin. It didn't really bother me that much after using it a few times. Then once the bubbles start to dissipate, usually between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on how dirty your skin is, I find that if there's more makeup to remove, the bubbles don't last and work quite as long, so keep that in mind. Then you're supposed to work it in with your hands. And I find that even with the leftover stuff that's on my washcloth, I can go in around my eye area and I don't have any sensitivity, and it'll remove all my eye makeup. Now, I don't typically wear really heavy eye makeup or fake lashes or wing liner, so it's not removing any of that stuff, but it will remove what I wear on a day-to-day basis. It goes on really easily. You just push down this little thing, and I usually do about 3 pumps so I can get a good amount because the bubbles do start to form right away. So you don't want to spend too much time applying the mask so that you're not rubbing away the bubbles. I mean, they do come back. So it does go on very easily. The length of the bubbles, again, depends on how much dirt and makeup and stuff you have on your skin. And it did leave my skin feeling very clean and not tight at all, and it really did feel like moisturized and supple after I used this mask. I feel like it does an amazing job. I can't repeat that enough at removing the makeup from my skin. So for that reason, this is my #1 pick. I would definitely go out and try it if you haven't already. As far as the ingredients, it does have just some different kinds of cleansing agents in there. It does have some humectants in there as well. Foam boosters, skin conditioners, binding agents, and viscosity controllers. Nothing in there to cause me any concern to put that on my skin. I did find these at like my local stores, like I can find these at Shopko. I don't believe I can find them at like my Walgreens or anything like that. Walmart now carries some e.l.f. stuff, but I don't know if they carry their skincare line, but I've had luck in my area at Shopko. So that's everything I have for my review on the e.l.f. masks. I'm wondering though why e.l.f. has only moisturizing masks and if they're going to come out with anything else. I hope that they do. I just don't know what sort of marketing this was, having 4 different kinds of moisturizing masks. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this will steer you in the direction of the moisturizing mask from e.l.f. that will fit your skincare the best. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!